Maybe we should hotwire it? Would hot wiring work? Let's find out. Ooh, there it goes. She's stunned. She's running. What is up, guys? So on this episode, we're gonna try to hotwire our car.
Oh my God, you know how to hotwire a car? So hot.
Charge a battery.
This might not be a good idea. Rain, electricity.
And finally, get this baby started. I don't know what to do with my hands.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands. Ricky Bobby, a force to be reckoned with.
Okay guys, so one thing I probably haven't mentioned is that when I picked this car up for $500 that I also already tried to flip it, and when I listed it I got all excited and I was trying to get rid of it, but I lost the key and I spent probably a month looking for it, so I improvised. So, yeah, no one knows this, but you can unlock this car with a house key. Why do I still have the headphones in? I haven't bought a giant mic yet, guys, so I'm gonna use this for a little bit. Anyhow, when I couldn't sell it, I went crazy. I was looking around my house for the keys, and I mean, I tore up everything. And you know how you do things thinking it's the smartest thing to do, and then it turns out to be one of the dumbest? This was one of them. So I took the keys and I put them in my tools because I think the thought was next time I use my tools, I'll be working on this car. It's very positive, forward thinking, and unfortunately not realistic. What happened is I had probably about 20-30 people wanting to buy the car, understood that it had a running issue, that had some knock in it. After losing it for a bit, I decided, screw it. I'm gonna do what I did with one of my old cars I had to do, and I'm gonna yank out all the tumblers and get this thing to start, sell. I went through that process and I yanked out all the tumblers, and that's kind of where we're at now. Now we are going to try to start this baby up after I reinstall the ignition that has no more tumbler in it. I don't even know if it's gonna work. Now, the nice part is have you ever seen anyone try to go up and start your car with their key? I don't think that's really happened very much. So I'm not really worried about people breaking in. It's more the thought in your head about safety, but I'll let the new owners know when I sell it. It's not a big deal. But I do have to try to get this thing to start running. In fact, I don't know where. I just put this new ignition. I think I have to run back inside quick and check if I left the ignition there. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember how any of this was put together, so this is gonna kind of suck, but we are going to do our best. Hopefully. Probably. We'll see what we get done. Oh yeah, the best part? I found the key. I found the key. All right. There's no battery in this, so yeah, don't be scared by that, but that's good. Just want to make sure that girls. Like I said, any key will work. This is the Mustang key. And my house keys. Oh, that one's probably so. different house key. All right, guys, so I've put the ignition back in. I think I have one more screw here to mess around with. I think, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got to switch these around. Okay, so the only thing that I have learned through trial and error so many times is to not waste all your energy. Oh, I don't know if we got that screw. All your energy putting everything completely back together right before you actually test it. So I am going to be smart for the first time, and probably forever, if not the only time ever working on a car. And I'm not going to put this all back together because there's a good chance I might have to replace this whole ignition. So hear me out. After I took this whole thing apart and had already started the process of trying to take off the tumblers, I found out that these ignition switches are chipped. And this was my attempt of bypassing that chip. I don't know if it's going to work, to be honest. Or wait, maybe this was something else. This might be the light around the ring. I might still be worried about the chip. I think I'm still worried about the chip. It's been 6 months to a year since I've touched this thing. So, the first car that I did this on was like an 01 Saturn, I think it was. And that was before the chips were in the key. So I've learned now that there's like almost, I don't even know, half the quarter the size of your pinky nail chip in here that reads to this ignition. Now, it's not going to start no matter what because I took the battery out. But we're going to put the battery back in and see if this baby works. Well, this couldn't have happened any better. The next morning I was just about to before trying to start a car for the first time again, you should always check to see if there's been any mice or rats in your area. And they definitely got to us. So first thing we're going to do is probably go grab some gloves, try to clean this up a bit. And then we're going to check in the air filter and make sure that that's empty. Always, guys, before starting your car, make sure that you open your air filter. If it's been sitting for 3 months or more, I mean even probably a month or more, you should open that baby up and make sure nothing is in there, because most likely with this mess there's going to be a nice nest right in there. All right. All right, the good news is, guys, that really not that much has been dragged in. I don't even know what that is. I think that's just dust blowing around. I think I've actually been pretty lucky. So, yeah, I'm going to get this with a vacuum probably after I get the rods corrected, because I'm not going to be driving this thing fast, and that's what we have the air filter for. So, all right. right, guys. Moment of truth. Let's see if this jerry-rigged thing. In fact, I'm not even going to try it with the forward key. Let's see if it does it. So mind you guys, before I do this, this car has not ran in over a year. The gas in it is at least 2 years old. So if it runs, it will be a miracle. And, you know, the ignition switch. Let's find out. Ooh, there it goes. She's stunned. She's running. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. All right. All right, guys. So as you see, this was the Mustang key. You can just pull it in and out, which is pretty cool. I'm so stoked this thing actually works. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't believe it worked. All right. So now you guys can probably hear the engine knock. Hear that? So I believe that's rod bearings. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I was able to pick this up for $500. All right, guys. So now that we know the car runs good, I can't believe it actually started. I am so excited. I can't even believe that. I mean, I can, but I also was preparing for it to not work at all. So that's really super freaking cool. I get to button this up. I'm so glad that I waited to button this up because I eliminated some anxiety that I always have doing things like this. So that's cool. All right, so let's do that.
Alright guys, that wraps up another episode of Broke Premiere. On our next episode, I use some ancient technology.
Hello? So weird that you're calling me. I pretty much text except for when an old relative calls.
I finally follow some directions.
Make a right turn.
Say go to the right.
And I pretend to know what I'm doing. Alright guys, don't forget, to one of our 10,000 subscribers and followers to YouTube and Instagram, we're going to be giving away $1,000. Yay! So if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe. You can click right here. And also make sure to follow us on Instagram. The link is in the description below. Alright guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. And don't forget, safety first.